Something had been bothering me. I'm gonna kind of try and keep it low. My lady's trying to sleep and she needs it, but I couldn't put my finger on it. And I realized what it was. It bugged me in the beginning, and I just sort of forgotten about it. So much going on and everything. But I guess the way I want to put it to explain it is that I kind of thought that the white supremacists, well, they are, they're macho guys, right? But I thought being macho guys, well, at least somebody would have come and talked to me about my idea. And, well, nobody has. And that kind of had me puzzled. Wasn't sure why. You're macho guys. You certainly wouldn't be afraid to come talk to me. But maybe it's the way I kind of put certain demands, I guess, on them in how they came. That maybe they're actually a little, well, I don't want to use this word for macho guys, but, maybe a little frightful, concerned, let's say, about coming unarmed, and I guess I could understand that. Um, so I was coming up with this sort of a compromise, I guess, and I'm kind of still working through it here because I got another puzzling part to it. If I just up and say this, well, then a lot of people are going to know, and well, they might make it easy and for, let's say, something happened that I'm not intending for. I'm not trying to advocate anything here, but if I compromised in this fashion, where say like, well, don't bring your arms here, but rather than lock them up where you got, maybe you can kind of, in some fashion, maybe you got a place nearby or something. You can keep your weapons there, so when you leave here, you can get them and feel safe again quicker. I guess I don't know. I guess that's about the best way I can kind of explain it. It's I guess the part I figured I had to add in is, yeah, okay, you're gonna have to be extra careful, you know, um, unless you got all the legal paperwork, of course, then I guess you ain't got nothing to worry about, and you can probably, legally put it somewhere where it'll be safe. But yeah, see, I'm, I'm kind of blowing on this one. I didn't have it all worked out when I turned the thing on here, but I just felt it was important enough to at least try again because I really believe that if you come here in that fashion that I asked for, that people will see that you are willing to achieve certain goals in a peaceful manner. And so that people be willing to accept you and talk to you in that manner. And then in return, feel that a little bit of acceptance in that way, that maybe you can let go of some of that anger. And then everybody can kind of meet in the middle, if you know what I mean. I know, I know it sounds like a stretch, but I see it working. I really do. I see it working. And if it works, hey, a lot of dying stops. And I did kind of struggle even thinking about presenting it in this manner, but if it saves even one life, as they always say, if it saves one life, it's worth it. Well, yeah, I agree with that. If it always saves one life, well, least we did that much. But my heart of hearts, I feel a lot of lives are going to be saved. I really, really do. Because if you show that, then the people that are watching your websites are going to feel that too. And they're going to reach out for somebody to help them understand, or somebody to understand them. And I can't help thinking there's a heck of a lot of good going to be done with that. So that's why I titled this Third Time's a Charm, because I know I've mentioned this a couple times before. So let's make that third time a charm be a charm. That's going to come on over. Hey, I got to tell you, I'm very short of time. You got to come now. Hey, I'll be up. Come on now. I got an idea. You guys have probably gotten near, let's say, just on the chance you might decide to maybe come. So I kind of feel maybe you're not too far away. That wouldn't be too much trouble for you if you want to even come now. But worth a shot, ain't it? Because like I said, I'm not trying to dismantle like the criminal justice system. I mean, maybe there's some changes there need to be made, but I ain't had time to give that much thought. Right now, I know the stops I want to put in on all the levels so that what happened to me and my lady will certainly never happen again, and probably a whole lot of other bad stuff will never happen again. As long as there's protection each step of the way, and the federal government got to be in on that. I mean, they're our last stop to begin with. Well, where were they? There was nothing there. So we're going to make sure there's a spot there. Every step of the way. Your rights are not just going to be boom, one shot. No, it's going to take several steps. And it depends on where you're at. Okay, if it's a federal case, well, maybe there's only the one step. You ain't going to get another step. And if it's a federal case, maybe that's what needs to be. And where else are you going to go? Well, upstairs, maybe. Yeah, well, there's a kind of a thing has to happen to get there, doesn't there? Yeah. So, anyways, I think you understand what I'm trying to accomplish on that scale. And I think it's worthwhile. I really do. Like I said, I'm still flowing on this one. I haven't really, I just realized it earlier tonight, what was bugging me, and took me, to figure out. And then I kept thinking, well, I am short on time, and I had the basics, so I jumped on. And once I started talking, I realized, oh, maybe I should have thought this out on what words I was going to use to begin with. So, anyways, yeah, my gut says everything's going to be fine, one way or another. I got irons in the fire, you might say. That might not be the best term to use, but I got I'm grasping at straws here and there. Let's put it that way. That's probably a little closer to the truth. It's still not an exact kind of scenario, but it's a little closer to the truth. Sometimes you just gotta grasp at a straw, and sometimes you might get the right straw. I'm sure that's happened to some people. They were just grasping at straws, and they stumbled across this or stumbled across that. I'm sure there's people say that, yeah, that happened. Seems pretty reasonable to me, anyways. But, yeah, my lady's in a state right now where it's kind of like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I got my Terry, I got this order, I got the Materi, I got my disorder. I almost just want to prefer to go straight head on with that disorder in full bloom. I mean, it's not but pure evil. It is any any bit of tiny bit of good in a characteristic, anything good, it is buried. It's not there. There's no empathy, none at all. Well, I came home from hernia surgery, and I'd already picked her up recently, just a couple of days before that, from the hospital, and I knew instantly. I kind of suspected that she was doing something when I'd visit that it wasn't her. I knew that. But I had hope because everything else was saying, but I kind of knew because the disorder, it can win Oscars. I guarantee you. Even full bloom, boy, he'll never know. Never know. Once it gets so bad, it starts losing control. Well, it ain't such Oscar performances anymore. They tend to, oh yeah, up here, tend to stand out a little more. But anyways, yeah, the back and forth, it can be a little rough. Be a little rough. Anyhow, anyways, that's kind of wanted to put out there tonight, and yeah, we're short on time. Short, short, short. So yeah, I'm not likely going to go to sleep anytime soon. So pop on over. You know, and we'll talk outside. My lady, if she woke up and there's a stranger here, ooh boy, I could flip her really quick. Well, she's halfway there anyways. But yeah, be seeing you.